Greetings, beautiful people. I'm here. I see I have one hanging out, one in the chat hanging out right now. I'm just setting up my lights real quick, guys. So, hold on. Who be there in the chat? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who my first guest? Hang on, y'all. I'm coming. See if I can get this light on. Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm here. I'm here. I was just getting my lights straight, guys. Nice to notice somebody's in here. Want to check on your thoughts. Hang on one second. Hey, how you doing, darling? Here I come. You gonna see me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? How you doing up in there, darling? I'm glad you guys could join me. Look, I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I realize it's Friday and I'm sure you guys got a whole lot of stuff y'all want to do. Yeah, I was just waiting till somebody come on in here. What you got in the action? Yeah, right. Right. Look, I don't know if you noticed or not, but this is new to me. I did a couple of live streams now, but I'm getting better at it every day. So I got this hot topic I want to talk about, guys, and I'm glad you could join me. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me because I realize that time is of the essence and time is very important and nobody wants to waste it. I know I don't because I believe in making things move and doing something, and I know you can waste it easily. So, as you guys can see, the topic that I want to talk about today is I don't want nobody just to love me to the moon. Don't love me to the moon, because I believe that love is it has no limits, it's limitless, right? And so I want to talk to you guys about this we simply loving people just to the moon. We're supposed to love people and love them deep. But in order for us to know how to love a person, we need to know what types of love there is, because everything have a definition, every word have a definition, and everybody perceive love, they have different definitions of it for themselves, right? But it's if you are a person, you could be a spiritual person, you could believe in the Christian Bible or anything else. But in those particular scriptures or the Holy Writ, it's only four types of love. And I want to go over these four types of love real quick with you, okay? So what I did was just wrote the quick, brief definition of it. And so I'm going to tell you why I just don't want to be loved to the moon, right? Okay, because so look, excuse me. The first type of love we have, it's called eros. It's spelled Eros. Eros. Okay. Then let me tell you the definition of that real quick. That is meaning that's the love is reserved for marriage. That's the marriage type of love, right? Thanks for coming on in, coming on in. Hey, Matthews, how you doing, darling? Yeah, we talking about love today, so I want all the love the people to come on in here. And if you don't know what love is, we're gonna break it down for you. And so when you use that word, you won't be using it loosely. And then when you use it, you can also use it with meaning, knowing what it means, right? So it's four types of love, okay? That's what all the Holy Scriptures say. That's what the definition says. Four different types of love, okay? And so if you want to walk in love, you need to know the definition of the word, okay? So, and I'm telling you right now, I just don't want to be loved to the moon and back because the moon, it has a stopping point, right? I want to love beyond the moon because that's the kind of love I give to people, okay? So let's go over the love. First love again is called Eros, Eros, okay? And so that's a type of love that's reserved for marriage, okay? That's the simplest definition of that one, okay? So that's the marriage type of love, okay? Then we have a love called storge, Storge. However, it's pronounced storge, storge. It is Greek. This is Greek words, okay? And this is between the parents, your brother, or your sister, and your children. That's that type of love, okay? So the storge or the storge love is towards your children, your parents, your brother, or your sister, okay? That's the second type of love. Now let's move to the third type of love. The third type of love is called philia, and it's spelled Philia, but it's pronounced philos, P-H-L, I mean Philos, okay? Philos, all right? Now, this is just a general type of love. This type of love right here is for like your fellow human beings. Out of you show this kind of love out of respect and out of compassion for somebody. So that's the type of love. Now, let's get to the type of love that I'm talking about. This love right here, the fourth type of love, is called agape, and they spell it agape, Agape, right? Agape, all right? But you pronounce it agape, all right? Now, this is the type of love that's beyond measures, the type of love that Jesus supposedly gave to everybody. And I'm saying supposedly because everybody don't believe in that. But I'm just telling you about the different types of love. The agape, yep, that's that type of love, right? All right. So now, now that you know the types of love that there are, when you tell somebody you love them, now you can tell them and know why you telling them you love them. You know the meaning behind the love. Because everything is vibrational. And when you tell somebody you love them, you have to say that thing with some feeling, some meaning behind it. This way you'll know what you're saying, right? Okay. Now, let me tell you another reason why I wanted to talk about this uh, loving someone, loving you to the moon. I want to love you past that moon. Why? Because I want you to love my children like I love your children, right? I want you to care about my children like I care about my children. I want you to have that type of love for my children. And that's a love beyond measures, right? You cannot measure how much you love your child or your children. You can't imagine. You can't put that in a box. You can't measure that, right? And I'm gonna tell you that I love your children, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I love your children like I love mine. Now, a lot of y'all know I feed the homeless. I do a lot of work when it comes to taking care of people. I used to work in nursing homes and stuff like that. I did volunteer work in hospitals and all kinds of stuff, showing compassion and caring for a person. Now, I'm loving some of you mothers' grown sons that y'all haven't even seen in years. I'm loving them every day. I'm loving them twice a day, like not just but not just going and feeding them, but I'm loving them even when I'm not with them, because they're in my heart and I'm constantly thinking about them. I think about them when I fix my children's food or when they ask me for special meals and stuff like that. I ask myself, I wonder what they want. I'm not just my children, but your child. Your child is out on the street. See, see. And that's what our community is missing, that type of agape love, that type of unlimitless love. Because, see, if you loved my child like I love your child, we wouldn't be having these problems in the world. Our community would be a safe place to live because your child wouldn't hurt my child. And I, as a mother, wouldn't be mad if you corrected my child in the streets. It wouldn't bother me in the least. You could tell, and to this day, anyone can tell, any adult person could correct my child in a respectful way, of course, and it wouldn't bother me. That's because I would know that that person was raised right, and that person understand what this word love means. You understand? So see, once you have an understanding of something, if somebody tell your child to pull their pants up, you shouldn't be upset by that. Maybe they're trying to show that agape type love, that limitless love to your child. You see? But we take things out of context because we're ignorant. And when I say ignorant, that means simply not knowing something. It don't mean that you crazy and just bad hell crazy. It just means that you simply just don't know things, right? So if we understood what intentions were that other people are trying to show or reflect on our children, then it wouldn't bother us if they corrected them, right? Yeah, I see you saying, yeah, treat people the way you want to be treated. That's correct. That's correct. You do. And then another thing with that, treat people the way you want to be treated. Let me tell you something about that. And I'm not gonna go off topic. Hey, how you doing, two equal ones? How you doing, baby? Yeah, I got to get it in. Yeah, that treat people like they want to be treated. See, now I have a problem with that statement because a lot of people say treat people like you want to be treated. Well, check this out. Consider this. Some women might like that B word, like to be called a bitch. I don't. Some women don't mind being called a whore. I do. I mind it. See? See, so if I treated that woman, if you treated the woman the way you think, like say for instance, I don't like that word. I don't like that for somebody to call me that, but another woman might not even phase them. So how can I treat her like I want to be treated? Because that's not how I want to be treated. So that wouldn't come out my mouth to her. You see? Not unless I'm pissed off at her, I want to hurt her feelings or something like that. Yeah, because I can get down with you if you show your ass on me. I can get down with you. I can treat you like I want to feel, like I want to be treated. You see what I'm saying, right? So that's the only reason why I have a problem with that. Treat others as you want to be treated, because everybody don't want to be treated like you. See? And just like I'm telling you now, I wouldn't want you to treat my son if he was homeless in the streets. Uh, I would want you to talk to my son and say, hey man, pull up your pants, man. Hey, young man. I would want you to have a nice word for him. And so you can get him in line. You see what I'm saying? But you might not want me to say nothing to your child. I don't care how sweet I say it. You might be like, damn, who she thinks she is. And see, that's what I'm trying to get back to. That's what's wrong with our community. If we as mothers, and I'm talking about, it's the onus is on us as mothers. It's on us, right? It's the women's fault that this world is so chaotic. It's because first of all, we had these demon seeds that are walking around here right now. And I know that might hurt your feelings, but we created these monsters. Why? How did we create these monsters? We created these monsters because children don't do what you say. You might have told your son or your daughter, and you said, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, right? You might have told them, don't do this and don't do that. But they watched you. And if you was doing this and doing that, they damn sure gonna do what you do. Monkey see, monkey do. Child do what parents do. Period. They don't do what they say. They do what they do. See? So we have to really take some onus on how we fucking up everything. Let's just put it bluntly, right? It's our fault in a lot of ways, right? But let's get back to this love thing. When I tell you I love you, that means I truly do love you because I care about you. And if I have something that I could give you to make your life better, whether it be knowledge, me sitting up here spending my time and you are spending your time with me, right? Right? And we know we can't get that back. And we know minute by minute, second by second, day by day, we are dying. Our body is deteriorating. As I'm sitting right here, I'm closer to my grave sitting right here. See? It's all the way you think of stuff and all the way you look at stuff. That's how you can use your time wisely. And see, I'm using my time wisely because I'm sharing this information with you. I'm letting you guys know what I'm thinking and hoping it would trigger something in you to do better. You see what I'm saying? Because none of us are perfect, not even me. I get instructions from other people that's older than me or people. Sometimes it could be a child, and then I can see the animal. I can watch an ant and learn something from it. See, so I'm learning every day too. But I'm not holding what I'm learning. I'm sharing with you guys, right? And I just told y'all 4 different types of love that y'all may or may not have known about and the definitions of them. See? Because you're supposed to learn something every day, right? So don't just love me to the moon and back, because I love you surpass the moon. It's the love I have for you all is immeasurable. And I try to show it every day. And I may show it to you because if I come on this thing right here, I want to show you love. I want you to feel what I'm feeling when I'm talking to you. I want you to get something from me, right? I want us to feed from each other, right? I want us to feed each other, okay? Because you can type something in the chat that I may not have thought of or something. And even if you just said a kind word to me, it's still feeding my spirit, my energy, it's feeding me. And when you feed me, I can feed others. And I'm talking about not just physically, but spiritually, right? Energetically, right? So we just have to do better as people. So I know I probably talk fast because that's how I do, but I hope I haven't lost anybody. Right? Okay, yeah, and Gabe, that's the kind of love I want to give. And I that's my intentions anyway, right? Right. You see? So and I'm just trying to see if I'm missing anything. I'm gonna just look at y'all some no knowledge of the situation. Yeah, right. No, I'm just reading some of y'all stuff. Yeah, and I know people be saying I preach, but hey, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And I don't want to sound preachy, but I mean I'm just saying. We just gotta learn. We just gotta learn the definition, and we gotta be careful of what we're saying and know what we're saying. Because see, Because how can you tell somebody you love them if you don't know the meaning of the love? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you know that? How do you know? Like, how will somebody know that you love them? And I know love is an action word is also. You know, you're supposed to have actions behind your words. You just don't. Hey Valentine, how you doing, baby? Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm up here running my mouth as usual. Yeah, words do matter. Words definitely matter. Words can make you feel good. Words can make you feel bad. You know, it's all vibrational. It's all vibration in the way you say it. And I want to go back to the word. I want to go back to this love. Hi, Queen Virginia. Good afternoon. You will be on the hit list with that title. Hmm. I wonder why. Why do you think that I will be on a hit list with this title? My title is Just Don't Love Me to the Moon. Tell me what I'm missing, because I sure would like to know it. I sure would like to know what I'm missing because this is a phrase that's been used for a long time. This is not a new phrase. This is not a new phrase, right? So I really would love for you to tell me what I could be what I could be missing, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. It is. It really is. But again, like I said, don't just love me to the moon and back, because love surpasses the moon. Love is unlimitless. And if you go back, if you just joining me, if you would go back into the first part of this video, I explained the 4 different types of love and the kind of love that I try to give people. I try to give people the agape love, which is the type of love, the godly love. Well, if anybody was a Christian and in church, they would know what that word means, because that's the kind of love that Jesus displayed. You see, it said God gave His only begotten Son, and you see. So if you into that, then you understand what I'm saying. But you know, only the strong will survive and understand what I'm saying, right? Because again, as I said earlier, when I come out here to talk to you guys, I'm giving you my love. I'm sharing something. I'm sharing a part of me with you. I'm sharing my time. I'm slowly dying. This little minute right here that I'm talking to you, however long this video wanted to be, I'm not gonna be able to get that time back. So I realize that goes towards my grave. That goes towards my end time. So see, I realize this. So, right? Yeah, that's right. A gate. That's right. That's the kind of love. That's the love unlimitless. And I was saying earlier, that's what we need to be giving one another. And that's what and again, I want you to love I love your sons more just as much as you love them, because I carry that on every day. Your daughters too, because if I see a female out here, I'll treat her as I would do my daughter. You know, if she's in need and needs something, I'm gonna be right there for her, right? I'm just not gonna pass her by. And again, I may not have financial stuff to give her. I may not have luxury stuff to give her, but I'm gonna give her something, or I'm gonna point her in the direction that she can get it. And same with the guy. But would you do that for my child? See, I love you further than the moon and back. I love you past the moon. You did? That's what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the most high. Right. Okay. I'm just read some of y'all comments. Uh-huh. A certain person used to say that all the time to KB. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, well, hey, well, it is what it is. I'm saying this in my context. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Oh, wow. So that's what you're talking about. Oh, wow. It said, "Oh, hey, Darren, how you doing? How you doing, baby? Welcome." I dig it, Miss Yo. Yeah, I'm always saying that I dig it. I know it's a habit I'm saying. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else. Another reason why we can get this love thing twisted. Let me tell you a story of my childhood. I lived in a neighborhood, nice neighborhood, middle class, and say I'm in the third house on the block, and one house skipped over. So there's a house beside us, and then there's another house on the other side of us, right? Okay. So the other house on the side of us, it was this woman and her husband. I can't call their names because the children are older and they are still living. So I don't want this to get out. But it was in the news and everything too. Okay, she had one of her sons went to school with my oldest brother and myself. We were in this in high school together, right? And what she did was she took all of her, she always gave this boy everything he wanted. Nice clothes, nice all of this, right? And he was always hanging in the street. But when we were at school, we had to come straight home. All four of us had to come straight home. My two brothers, me, and my baby sister. We all had to come straight home from school. Why? Because we had jobs to do. We had things to do. Mom and dad was out working and all that stuff. We had to come straight home from school, and we had to do our household chores, right? Then, not only that, we were showing off. We were playing in the backyard. It was fall time. There was a whole bunch of leaves in the back. We had a great big old tree with all these leaves. We had to rake the yard. We doing what we are supposed to do, raking the yard and stuff like that. His mother came outside hanging clothes on the line. We saw her, but we kept on playing and raking yards, goofing off because mom and dad weren't home from work yet. So eventually, dad, he pulled up first from work while we in the backyard. Next thing I know, we happy to see dad. Dad home now. We can get a little break and then, mess with dad because he been gone since 4 o'clock in the morning. All right. The neighbor, she walks down the sidewalk to greet my father before we had the opportunity to do so. We're in the backyard. He's in the front yard, pulling up to the driveway. She's walking. Can't wait till you get in the house. My daddy came in the house. He was like, okay, all right, then I'll talk to you later. She went back to her house. My daddy came through the front door all the way to the back and went in the backyard where we were, and he called us in. He said, hey, I'm going to tell you our names and how he called us. Net, Nolan, Landy, Charlotte, bring your ass on in this house. We stunned. We like, what? What we do? We thought we was doing what we were supposed to do. He told us, line up. I'm gonna beat your ass, your ass, your ass, and your ass. And we was like, well, you didn't do anything, Daddy. Everybody all upset and stuff, except for my oldest brother, because he was always the kind that was, I told you all about him. He's the kind that just, he was like, he was really defiant. So, older brother get a lashing first. Pop, 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 pop. He stand there, don't cry. My little brother, he get his ass whipped. He crawls all up underneath the bed and shit and hold on to the mattress springs underneath the bed, the railing part. He hold on with the feet and the hands, like clawed up underneath there, holding tight. My dad had to turn the bed over in order to get him to pop his ass a couple of times. Okay, now here's my turn. Here go my turn now. I was like, I always been the kind of person I was a negotiating getting the ass whipped, right? I'm the negotiator. I was like, look, Dad, look, Dad, look. Okay, now here's what we'll do. We'll do anything you want us to do. We'll clean up whatever you tell us to do. We will do if you just stop it right now. Shit, my daddy said tap tap 2 times. I was crying. I was screaming. Eight tap 2 times because I'm the girl. The boys get to be more. They get more lashes than the girls. So he tap tap on me, and I thought I was gonna die. But anyway, that was my ass whipping. Now, then my baby sister, she get her ass whipping. She hold on to daddy's leg, and he got to walk with her hanging on to the leg. He try to pop her little tail, and she holding on to the leg. All right. So we all got these ass whipping. Mama came home. When Mama came home, my daddy explained to her what he did. Right. We get to Mom. We said, Mama, Daddy, he gave us a spanking for no reason. The lady next door told my daddy that we were in the backyard breaking the leaves, but we were cussing like sailors. And my daddy believed her. She was an older woman too. He believed what she said, right? Why did she do that? We have no idea. But my mom told my daddy about it and everything. And my daddy never said he was sorry. He never said he was sorry because I don't know. I guess he was prideful and he felt bad for doing it too. A whole bunch of reasons, right? Why he didn't apologize or what have you. But my mom really was really pissed off at the neighbor. And know what she did? She went over to the neighbor's house and she told the neighbor, if you're gonna tell or let me know something, you need my children to be in line or something, I'm gonna need to trust that you're gonna be telling me the truth. Now, what kind of love did you think that she was showing to us? Okay, but let me tell you the major thing on this ending of this whole story. As time went by, and as we all got older, still living in our family's house, in our parents' house, her son, we were playing cards at the house down at the corner from her house. All of us there playing cards. We were playing spades, barbecue in the backyard, all of that at one of the neighbors' house. Her son came in with blood all on his hands, all geeked up. And this is when all this cracking stuff was getting real heavy. Don't you know? He wanted to play cards, and we was asking, where you get all this blood from? Where you get all this blood from? He wouldn't say nothing. They went down to his mother's house to tell the mother that he had blood on his hands, all over his hands. Couldn't find the mother. Couldn't find her. Then we wind up going down into the basement. He took his mother and killed his mother and had her hanging up on a nail in the basement and went to jail. And he's just getting released from prison almost 4 years ago. So here's why it's important for us as a community, as women, to start loving other people's sons and children. That's why we have to show this agape love, this love beyond the moon shit. We got to go surpass the moon and love other people's sons and daughters so that they can love us back. You understand? And they can love ours back like we love theirs. You understand? See? Hey, Carlton, how you doing, baby? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So I'm just letting you know, when we tell somebody we love them, we need to know what type of love we talking about. We need to let them know what type of love we talking about, and not only know it, but show them. So I'm going to end this broadcast by saying one thing. Well, not one thing, but going over the 4 types of love again. When you tell somebody you love them, know what you mean by that. Do you love them? And this is 4 types of love. We're going to go over the 4 types. It's called Eros, Eros. That love, get down, Penny, cut it out. Stop. That love is reserved for marriage. That's the marriage type of love. Okay? Then we got the storage. Storge. It's pronounced storge. This is the love between the parent, the children, the brothers and sisters. Is that type of love. Then we have the love called phila, and it's pronounced philos. It's spelled Phili. That's the word. Okay, that type of love is a general type of love for your fellow human being. The respect and compassion that we need for people. That's that type of love. Now, the love I'm talking about and I love to display is the agape love. Agape. Agape. Okay? And that's the kind of love that's immeasurable. You cannot measure that love. That's the type of love that Jesus supposedly, if you guys believe in the Bible, if not, is a whole lot of holy scripts, a holy writ, meaning holy different scripts way before Jesus' time and all of that, that express this type of love. That is the godly love. That is the love, the unlimited love. That love surpasses the moon. See? So when I say I love, when I say I want to be loved, surpass the moon, that means I want you to show me that you love me, surpass the moon, because that's what I'm going to show you. And I know what I'm saying, and I know what it means. Okay. All right. So now, so do it. So I see y'all. I'm just looking at some of y'all comments. Yeah. Thank you, Upper, for being active in this chat. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that. Okay, you say I'm working under the scope. I hear you, Valentina. I understand. I do understand. Been there, done that. I want to thank you guys for listening. And Green Regina, you said I see you said I was gonna be on the hit list for the title. Yeah, I see what you have said. Yeah, but I'm not tripping off of none of that. None of that matters to me. None of that matters to me because I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Believe that, and I don't mean just physically. I don't think. I don't think. I don't think like that. I don't even think like that. Yeah, this is no dig to nobody. This is just what I want to talk about. This is this me. This is your thoughts. You dig? Yeah, this is your thoughts. All right, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Seeley. You're very welcome. I just want you. Okay, so now, so I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna wrap it. If anybody want to come up and talk and add something to what I'm saying, or want to talk to me, you sure can. Ask me any questions. I'll be glad to drop the link. You can come up and chit chat with me and say what you want to say. If not, if you're shy, and don't want to. I understand that as well. I just wanted to make sure that I related to you guys that we as a community need to start loving one another the right way or with the right intentions, right? So that we can have a better community. And we won't be able to do that if we don't know the definition of these four little words. LOVE, we say it so much, but if we don't know the definition of it, how in the hell can we express ourselves in that manner? You know what I'm saying? Because we use that word very loosely. You shy. Why are you so shy? Why are you shy? You don't have to be scared of anything. I won't bite you. No, I will not. You scared? Great Friday topic, your thoughts. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I got another one deeper than that. But this one right here is just something to bring you on in. I'm gonna tell y'all one day, somebody can steal this title if they want to, but they can't put it down like I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna call this the 10 Commandments of the Vagina. Dig it? That's gonna be a good one, right? I know you probably can't wait for that one. Yes, love with the right intentions. That's right. Because a lot of people say, you heard the thing is a thin line between love and hate. Somebody can hate you just as much as they love you. Both of them are dead if not used in the right way. My grandfather used to tell me before I even got married, I was a young woman. He used to tell me, he said, "Don't never let a man tell you that they love you to death. Don't never let a man tell you that they love you to death. Run, right? See, because it's life in love, not death." Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Well, since you guys, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I know today Friday is 20 minutes to 1, and I know you guys got some things to do. And again, I told y'all about that time. It's ticking. It's ticking for you, and it's ticking for me. But I'm glad y'all spend this time with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, and I hope y'all can take something away from this video. All right. And again, I come in peace and I go in peace. All right. I love you for real. I really do. All right. I'm gone, babies. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Okay. I'm going to end it. Peace.